Well, Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's flyweight of all time, but this #1 contender believes that that distinction one day will belong to her. First order of business, dethroning the champion here tonight.
Yeah, she has to dethrone the champion, and a very good champion. But if confidence is the key, she has a ton of confidence. She believes that she's well prepared to do the unthinkable. No one believes that she's going to get the job done tonight, except for the people that are going to walk to the octagon with her. And in that strength, in that comfort in her team, she believes that she does something special tonight.
And I gotta say, though, this is not your mother's women's flyweight division, right? Very hard to get a second crack if she's unable to break through tonight. Well, pound for pound, she is one of the best fighters in the world, man or woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Flyweight Champion. She sold a lot of tickets here tonight, a lot of family and friends in the building to see her do what she does best.
She does it every single time, too. She's one of those athletes that if you pay the price of admission, if you come through the turnstiles, you will be entertained. She is just a great fighter, and it's very simple. I try to find words to describe this young lady, but to me, the one word that really stands out is champion, and she intends to be that for a very long time.
And I know we're getting paid to be here tonight, but we would be paying customers. I would pay good money to watch this woman fight live in any city in the world.
Every time.
All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Amanda Ribas. And now, he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Lucky Lauren Murphy.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. Well, John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, big shot straight up the middle, so she is not wasting any time. She gets the uppercut home against the BJJ fighter here in round 1.
She does a really good job of landing that uppercut, finding a spot and an opportunity to land. It lands right where she intended. Great start for this young lady.
Overweight into it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a 4-part play because this fight is about done.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Murphy. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh, right in the mount. Big ground and pound.
Ribas is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good job,
Pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Ribas is back in full mount.
Massive shot from the top.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
But at least staying busy on the bottom.
She's stepping over the mount here.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Keep it up just like that. Your counters are excellent. Keep countering everything she throws. Just put it back in her face.
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become, as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Big head kick lands. Oh my goodness.
This could be it. All right, so an interesting approach out of her tonight, to say the least. Right out of the chute, it seemed as though she was reluctant to wrestle, despite the fact that that's her base.
Yeah, it's a lack of effort. She does not want to put the effort out there. Maybe tax the cardio, knowing that the takedowns won't be easy. But even though they're not easy, you still have to attempt them if you want to win a fight. And right now, she is really limiting her chances.
Ribas is back. She gains separation, breaks that clinch position. She's going back to the jab. Pretty good straight punch there by Murphy. Nice kick to the midsection. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
That was a jab.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Clean punch. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Murphy's in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Ribas is back into full guard. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transition. And now she's in mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, she's got her back. Good work from the top here by Ribas. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Ribas is back in full mount. Final seconds of the round. 10 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Ribas' corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, big moment in that previous round. We're going to get you some replays. Not exactly sure what the strike was, but she now has a fairly significant cut on her lip.
Yeah, she's got a big cut. It's going to be on her to move her head off the center line to make sure that she's not taking too much damage to her lip. She's got to move side to side as she's going forward and mix things up. Maybe shoot some takedowns in there.
Thankfully, physical toughness is not an issue, but we'll see if she can make those defensive adjustments here as this next round begins. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we see. Oh, she is in real trouble. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it. Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Murphy's eye now closing up. Ribas gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
Nice pass. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Trying the flying knee there. Big power shot there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of... Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast. Take the foul. The night's over.
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go with the clinch. She can do it off of her combinations. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Under a minute to go. To the body, and it lands. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with it.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that killing is tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
10 seconds to go in the round. Murphy's right back to the full mount here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. So there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seems as though she came in here with an idea that she would be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh, nice body shot.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far. Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, that left thigh now really starting to swell. Takedown defense is there. And they separate.
There it is again. Look at that.
She's going back to that double leg lands.
I'll stop this. You gotta fight back.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, in the mouth.
Nice positional control here. She postures up here. Oh, delivers a big ground and pound shot to the head. All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Ribas is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. What a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Ribas is in half guard now. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and what a round it was for her. We talked about her power off the top of the show, and she certainly put it on full display there.
Power is what identifies her. She got her hands going, was able to land a big shot, got the knockdown, didn't get the finish, but if she's patient, sets everything up again, maybe she'll find the finish in this round.
All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Ribas gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly mean I don't know if she's ever looked better.
Yeah.
She looks like an absolute savage out there tonight. And the work that she has done on her opponent's face shows that.
Has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Ribas going for the body, missed with that kick. Three minutes now to go in this one. Murphy's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter.
She's hurt bad, John.
Man, look at the redness almost. That'll do it!
Oh, my God!
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Lucky Lauren.
All right, so she came in the flyweight champion, and she exits the exact same way, but it's the way she got it done tonight. A huge knockout.